Welcome to the Chaos Makes Sense podcast, brought to you by SmarterChaos, where online performance marketing is all they do. Now, here's your host.
It's a great day, I'm feeling good. Oh.
Hi, I'm your host, Kimberly Henrie, and I'm here with Matt Frary, Chief of Chaos from SmarterChaos, and Preston Holland, Sales Manager for BrandVerity. Today, we'll be talking about protecting your brand in search marketing. Now, before Matt and Preston join us, just a reminder that if you have questions or require assistance with your online performance marketing, you can reach Matt and the team at SmarterChaos.com and on Facebook at Facebook.com/SmarterChaos. Matt, it's great to be talking with you today.
Hey, Kimberly, this is becoming a weekly event. I look forward to it every week.
It's always great, and I always learn so much. But I wanted to find out what's kind of happening with you this week.
It has been one of those big weeks around here. We helped take up the cause with the Performance Marketing Association. There's been a nexus tax proposed in the state of Colorado. And, we're going to do a podcast about this a little bit later because it's a really, really deep topic. But let's just say I spent a lot of time at the state capital of Colorado being a lobbyist, or at least acting like one, and trying to go to bat for our fellow affiliates in the state of Colorado and really trying to protect our industry and make sure that it still thrives in our state. There's several states battling this tax, and again, there's going to be a topic on our podcast and our show about this. But, man, I had to actually put a suit on, Kimberly, and head to the Capitol. It was like Mr. Frary goes to Washington.
Very good. Yeah, when you work kind of behind the scenes, as you do in this industry, and when you're in Colorado, you don't often get a chance to put a suit on. So
no, Colorado, we like hiking boots and plaid. There's a lot of that here. And, I pulled out my Denver Broncos tie and my dark suit and marched up the Capitol steps and sat for almost 8 hours in hearings in the Senate Finance Committee. So exciting stuff going on around here. I'm glad we could be a part of it. SmarterChaos is trying to lead the charge out there on lots of different fronts, and that was one of them.
Yeah, we're grateful to you for taking that effort on. Joining us today, we have Preston Holland. Preston, it's great to have you with us this week.
Thanks, Kimberly. I'm really excited to be part of the show. I appreciate it.
And we look forward to learning from you as well. But first, Matt, how big of an issue is brand protection in search within affiliate marketing?
Well, that's the big topic today is, it's been estimated that search can be a very large percentage. Maybe Preston has some of those numbers, but in my world, I feel like search is at least 15-20% of any good affiliate program. It just really depends on the restrictions, the level of search allowed. But, with something that is that big in our industry of a percentage of the way that we generate traffic as affiliates or as affiliate agencies, there's also a significant level of risk associated with that. So I guess you would say that it's a large issue. It's a large problem controlling that risk and monitoring that. And that's why we have Preston on the show today.
Fantastic. And Preston, so how big of a role do you feel search plays for a brand in their affiliate marketing program?
In our world, search is 100% of what we do. So I may be a little bit skewed, but I think Matt's estimates where it fits in an overall program are very accurate. But it can play a large part of driving traffic that otherwise may not have been searching for the brand.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have search, Preston, you have email to drive traffic, you have social, you can buy ads on, ad exchanges, but really the big dog is still Google. It's still a very, very large part of anybody's traffic mix. And, I've been saying this, I've said this in other podcasts, but I always say affiliate is not a vertical. Affiliate is not a source of traffic. Affiliate is the way that you pay those that drive traffic to you, and the verticals are search, email, social, incentive, loyalty, etc. But by my very napkin estimates, it's got to be a big, big part of any affiliate program. It just has to be. How else are you going to drive traffic? There's only a couple ways.
So, Preston, do you feel that you should allow affiliates to bid in search in your program? And what kind of guidelines would you put on that?
Sure. Well, that's a very unique question, to each individual merchant. You'll sometimes have smaller programs who otherwise wouldn't be operating in the paid search space. So having an affiliate who brand bids, poses as the actual merchant is a channel they may not otherwise have any access into. And so, while paying a commission for that channel can be a high cost, if you're outsourcing the work to the affiliates, then, obviously they deserve that income. For other programs, bigger, more established brands that are also actively placing their own paid search ads, especially on the keywords that they're bidding on themselves, you don't want to be competing and cannibalizing your own ad campaigns by, bidding against other people for the same brand. So I think that having a list of prohibited keywords that coincides with a list that you yourself are running in your own PPC campaigns can be very helpful in keeping your own CPCs down and driving the traffic through the PPC channel instead of the affiliate channel in paid search, just so it's a lower cost of sale.
Do you think, Preston, that affiliates can do search better than the advertiser? I mean, what's your opinion there? I know that you mentioned, niche programs, smaller advertiser programs, let's say Matt's Teddy Bears. And let's say I don't have a huge budget. What you're saying is that there's a way to extend my search budget by shifting the risk, shifting the burden of the search to my affiliate program and allowing them to go bid on terms that are, that I normally would bid on, or branded terms or things like that. But then, from on the other spectrum, you have an Amazon or something massive like that in terms of a brand, and they may have, a huge program internally where they're bidding. But, the argument always comes back to, we hear this all the time, what if the affiliate is just better at doing search than the advertiser is? Shouldn't you just allow them to bid on everything?
So it kind of depends on what better means. So let's say that there's an affiliate who's going to be, posing as the merchant. So they're going to be displaying the same URL that the merchant would. So to the average consumer who looks up the brand, sees the advertisement and clicks on it, they would be clicking on the ad because the merchant's being displayed. The destination URL looks like it's the merchant's. So the traffic is essentially would be going to that ad no matter who placed it. So I don't really think there's a better in that kind of scenario. But as far as, covering the search landscape goes, affiliates who spend a lot of their time thinking, planning campaigns around, especially longer tail keywords, things that advertisers otherwise, without the expertise, may not even think to advertise on, all that traffic is unique value add traffic that I think, the advertiser would otherwise be missing out without working with the affiliates.
Yeah, and to echo what you're saying, just to back that up a little bit, is we have a huge campaign going right now. I mean, just massive, where the brand is very, very important. And we have found so much traffic on the long tail keywords through the affiliate program. Honestly, we hear all the time that, well, if you don't allow us to do branded terms, then there's no way we can generate any revenue for the program or any sales or leads or what have you. But I was absolutely astonished by how much traffic there was in the long tail, the non-branded keywords.
Sure. And affiliates are great at, figuring out which of those long tail keywords are going to be the ones that drive traffic and, spend a lot of their time figuring it out. So our stance as a company towards affiliates and paid search is that they're a great value add to any program, and catching the ones who are, not contributing favorably to a program really does twofold. A, it helps the bottom line of our merchant, our clients that we work with. And B, we think that the affiliates who are, doing an honest day's work, spending their own time, money, and risk running these campaigns, not having to have, the waters muddied by people who otherwise, are violating the program, hopefully helps them to lower their own CPCs by not, competing against people who shouldn't be in that space in the first place, and also just gives the industry, the reputation that it deserves as hardworking affiliates of a brand.
Great conversation, gentlemen. We are up against a break. We'll be right back with Matt Frary from SmarterChaos and Preston Holland, Sales Manager for BrandVerity.
More Chaos Makes Sense after this.
Impact Radius is revolutionizing the performance marketing industry with its solutions for advertisers and agencies. Founded by industry veterans in 2008, the company is fundamentally changing the performance marketing landscape. Go to impactradius.com today to learn more about their industry-leading solutions, including tag management, media management, affiliate tracking, mobile app tracking, and more.
Affiliates make more money from your audience promoting Mtelligence. Mtelligence provides small businesses with the tools to engage, encourage, and measure customer satisfaction in real time with custom mobile surveys, rewarding participation with mobile coupons, while simultaneously building opt-in, SMS, and email marketing solutions. Take advantage as an affiliate by promoting the Mtelligence free trial offer and earn up to $20 per transaction. Join our affiliate program at mtelligence.co.
Nothing, yes, nothing that a brand or advertiser says about their product is nearly as influential as what is shared online by women. She Is Media is a unique and one-of-a-kind community designed to embrace women bloggers and their ability to share their story and drive the moment of intent. Join the Sisterhood of Sharing at sheismedia.com and make money recommending products and services that matter to you. Join sheismedia.com.
It's time now for more Chaos Makes Sense.
And I'm back with Matt Frary, Chief of Chaos for SmarterChaos, and Preston Holland, Sales Manager for BrandVerity. Preston, beyond affiliates and paid search, are there other bad actors in search?
I mean, sure. So the way you should think about it is that anyone who's bidding on a brand name is trying to drive traffic somewhere. And so it's not just affiliates. Other people in paid search are trying to drive things like, toolbar downloads or search arbitrage, or a number of other ways that taking strongly targeted brand traffic and trying to direct it somewhere else can be beneficial to the advertiser. So something that we've been doing recently, we've been working directly with the search engine's trademark compliance teams to help our clients identify not just affiliates, but anytime that their trademark is used inappropriately in paid search, we help them identify and have those ads taken down. The cumulative effect is that maintaining both a clean affiliate program and making sure any advertiser that doesn't have the right to be using your trademark in paid search, none of them are advertising on your keywords or using your brand in their ad copy itself. It'll really clean up just the overall brand image in the paid search channel, reduce brand bidding across the board, which will lower CPCs, and help you keep a tight and clean brand image through both PPC, including your own efforts, and your affiliate channel.
And do I understand that you have a tool that can help an advertiser monitor their search restrictions?
That's exactly right. So all the data that we report to our clients comes through our tool. It's a tool that takes branded keywords or any set of keywords that they want to look at in the paid search space, and then it goes out and finds any advertiser placing ads on those keywords. So we're doing a very broad search. We find all advertisements. We then filter it down to what's important to our clients, and we give them a daily report that says, here are your action items for today. Here's your affiliate violations. Here's your general trademark violations. Click here. And with just a click, we set it up so they can send off the proper violation notices and take action against any infractions.
Sounds like you've taken a complicated process and really dialed it down.
Their interface is amazing, Kimberly. I mean, we were doing a review of it today, and Preston was walking us through, and it basically just covers every base that you would need when you're venturing into the world of search. I mean, it's so scary for these big brands to allow other people to, bid in search or to even venture into search themselves and then find that, as Preston was just mentioning, one of your competitors or someone like that is bidding on a term that belongs to you. And these are copyrighted terms, branded terms. These are terms that are goodwill in your company. They're an asset. And so you really don't want other people messing around with your assets. So I'd say that a good asset protection plan is putting something like BrandVerity in place.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah. So, Preston, what's the name of that tool?
So the tool itself is called Poachmark. That was our original tool. So far, we've been expanding several other services, and we haven't been naming each of those as its own branded service. So kind of under the umbrella of BrandVerity, BrandVerity.com, you'll find our suite of tools.
Excellent. Well, we'll be back in just a moment to learn more about what Preston has to share with us. But right now, it's time for Chaos Makes Sense. And I'm back with Matt and Preston. And Preston, before we let you go, what opportunities do you see for advertisers that is getting you excited?